not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I get, you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Am I living in American dreams? Am I living in American dreams? Am I living in American dreams?
That's it, baby. I hope you are living the American dream. Nowadays, you have to stop and ask yourself that question, baby. Is this the American dream? Anyway, that was John Lawrence from Tallahassee, Florida. We appreciate his voice and his permission to use his music in our show. And oh Lord, that ain't all we got tonight. I'm telling you, we got something new. A little something exciting. A little something to break the monotony anyway. We're, the fine entertainment that we're... all that shit. Anyway, it's Tuesday, baby. I'm glad you're here. It is time for a Blue Dot family meeting. And I want to thank It's Showtime, baby. He was the first one to jump in. And I appreciate... I see Randy Peterson's here, too. Dorothy Tyndall jumped in, Joy Peters, Stephanie Dean, and Jay Clayton's right there next to her. I reckon they've been out in a boat fishing and all this shit. I'm telling you, that guy spoils the shit out of that woman. Good. Anyway, Micah Cruz is here, Brian Champagne, Dave Kurtner is here, Martha Oliveira, Bethy Brown, Virginia Woody, and our own Oddly Wired, baby. How you doing this evening, along with George Murray, Teresa Diggums here. And John Heron is with us also. He's an archaeologist, baby. He's one of them guys that knows all about that history shit because he finds it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
shit.
it's always, it's like Indiana Jones guy, I think. I do. I think he's got a whip somewhere. Hat, stuff. I would. Shit, yeah. Anyway, Linda Baylor here. We're glad you're here, baby. And Jen Locks, glasses are getting better. Kelly Mercer's here, and our own Keith Thompson up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, keeping an eye on things up in there. Anyway, we got things to talk about, but before we do, I got mail, baby. I got mail, so let's go ahead and delve into the mail. First off, I got a card today from Christopher Williams, and oh, this is tiny. I'm gonna guess Oh, Lord.
Here, do you want me to give it a go?
Glen Rock?
I think
that says Glen Rock, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that is Tiny.
Yeah.
Christopher Williams from Catholic, or from Glen Rock. Yeah, there we go.
So give me that back. Shit. Your eyes need to get checked.
Actually, mine do.
Yes, they do. And he said,
These are the ones that I'm wearing, y'all, is just like really small. They're not even great reading glasses, and I'm the last one in the family to need glasses, and I'm finally getting to that point. Not as bad as you, but tiny font, yeah. You can blame it, though, on sitting in front of a computer screen for many years. What?
It's old age.
Yeah, is it?
Anyway.
That explains my hair.
It's actually from Dawn Little and Chris Williams in Glen Rock, Arizona. No.
I don't think that was Arizona. I forgot what it
Jesus,
was, but
man,
I
my eyes is really getting bad.
You need me to do it again?
No, I just need a magnifying glass. That's all I need over here. Anyway, they sent me a card. Not all heroes wear capes. Aha! Don, I just want to point out, just in case.
PA's Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there
Pennsylvania.
you go. Not Arizona. You're close.
Sorry. From Glen Rock, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. And it said, thanks for all you do. Stay well, stay loud, stay proud. Dawn Little and Chris Williams. They included a donation in there. We thank you both, baby. And I'm sorry, my eyes are so terrible that I can't read squat. I'm trying. I paid big money for these damn glasses. They better start kicking in overdrive. Shift it in another gear or something. Anyway, thank you, Dawn and Christopher. We appreciate it very much. Let me put this down so I don't get confused here. And then today I also got, thanks to Paulette Hallbeck in Plano, Illinois, my monthly subscription to Funny Times, which will directly go into the bathroom for everybody's pleasure after I skim through it first and everything. And it is always, it's always full of.
Let everybody know
that's where it goes, baby, in the magazine thing in the restroom where everybody can say, time to sit down and read it. It is very informative, very funny.
It really is.
I get a lot of off kilter information, stuff that you really wouldn't find anywhere else. For some reason, ends up winding up in Funny Times. So Paulette Hallbeck, a dear friend of this family, baby, we appreciate that. Every month we get it, and it has been coming for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down here. But wait, that's not all. I also got mail from our own Donna Bonacosi up in Massachusetts, and she sent Mama a set of bath balls, baby. Can y'all see them? Those are bath balls. That's right. They look like I don't know.
Wait, are they bath bombs?
Well, I don't know. They're balls, and I guess they're bombs. Wait a minute. Let me read the thing here. Does it say bombs or balls? Enjoy your bath time. Bath bombs. Oh, they're bath bombs. I thought they were balls. Well, that says a lot. I said balls earlier. That probably explains Mama's comment about get my balls out of the bathtub so she could try her.
There you go.
Bath bombs. Bath bombs. Oh, I seen a commercial for those things. You throw them in there and they.
Yeah, they're pretty neat.
Why does she only get to use them? I can't use a bath bomb?
Well, because Mom,
Mom's not.
It's for.
Just see me in there. And along with that, she sent me a very good day. Donna, thank you very much for the bombs, and
Jesus Christ.
and for the pleasant evening I've had today. Okay, that takes care of that. But wait, there's more. If you order now, free of shipping, I have more. Lord have mercy. This is from Deanne Cruz and Walter. I'm going to mess this up, Walter. Verhone? I know I messed it up, Walter. They're not being able to see us right now because they don't get the live feed. They have to wait and they'll see it on YouTube. So Deanne and Walter from Dome Creek, British Columbia. And they wrote a wonderful letter. And let's start off here. Okay, let's start off right here because these things are going quack fast around the house.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to hand.
They're already out of the package. These
Our heaven.
These are cheese and bacon flavoring wrapped peanuts. They are peanut like M&Ms, except it's got cheesy bacon on it. And boy, howdy, you want them over there?
Yes, I do actually. I haven't ate all.
Boy,
day.
howdy, shit.
I have not ate at all.
Those are
I take that
popular.
back. I had breakfast.
They're
and
already
that's
out
it.
of the package. We put them in a little thing there
Oh,
because
God.
everybody's already dipping their hands into this
I tried to
thing.
convince
I
everybody they're
never
horrible.
knew. Somebody needs to contact M&M's and just tell him, hey, have y'all got to get this. And
That is so good.
and you notice these are already open. This is a Bavarian beer nuts, and they are delicious also. I'm trying to go back and forth here between the cheesy bacon peanuts. And but wait, there's more. That's not all they sent. They sent me a cast iron. I'm going to put on. I got to find the right place for this. That's a.
You got it?
No, you take it. Put it up by the camera.
1 second here.
That is a cast. I get the peanuts out of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is a cast iron bear beer opener, and you put that on the wall. You screw it in there through his ears, I guess, and then you put a tin. There it goes under the thing, and you can pop your beer tab and open your beer right there and let the bear eat it. Wait, that's not all. I'll let you put this over there too. They also sent Mama. Here, hold that up there.
You got it.
This is a beautiful. It's an ammonite. It's an ammonite, and bring it in real close.
Yep, try to make it.
Oh, this thing is gorgeous. It's a fossil, and if you notice the coloring of the little spots in there, where you see that first white spot, and then you see another spot, and then some more spots. We were discussing. It's a beautiful necklace, and Mama appreciates that very much. And we were discussing about how the earth changed to get those spots in there. But wait, that's not all. They also took pictures. You probably hold these over there too.
Yeah.
Out their front door. This is in British Columbia. They made an invitation for me to come up there. Lord have mercy, the way she describes it. I just want to leave tomorrow. That is a wolf in their front yard. She says she gets visited by wolves, fox, deer, moose. Here's a moose. She just describes it beautifully, and said if I ever wanted to get away from civilization, which we do, that maybe a climate change would be good for me. And she said it's a long way to get groceries, but I'm used to that too. And who doesn't like a good drive?
Amen.
As long as it's not in a snow-covered road. But Walter there, he drove a snowplow up there, and so I'm just so tickled to death. Anytime we hear from our family up in Canada, we have family in Australia and Japan and India. We have family all over the globe here, and I'm just tickled to death. In Switzerland and Germany and the Netherlands, I am just tickled to death with the range that I don't know. I guess social media gives us nowadays, and we appreciate it. Anyway, that takes care of all the mail. Let's go ahead. Oh, where's my? I can't see.
I'm setting it up really quick. Give me
Okay.
1 second.
All right, he's setting some shit up over there because I can't see crap over here. Anyway, just a big shout out today to Donnie the Dictator for proclaiming that he wears the coronavirus numbers, which now number well over 90,000 of fellow American citizens, as a badge of honor. It's a badge of honor. That's a badge of honor. Wait, you don't know. Because without the glorious leader, millions of us would have died right off the bat like a steamroller across the nation. He is so full of himself, it's just sickening. He can kiss my ass. Every one of those in that stinking administration can kiss my ass deep and wide. Baby, it's just disgusting to see him sit up there and proclaim that 90,000 American deaths he claims as a badge of honor. The man should be thrown out on his ear, period. Tar, feathers, a rail, the whole 9 yards. That's what the man deserves. I was listening there a little while ago to the scientists and everything, the panel, talking about how everything we're doing is no longer driven by the experts. The CDC out of the picture now, baby. They're not calling the shots. They're being sidelined by this asshole in favor of political motivations, political advice. What's good for me, Donnie? What's good for my campaign? That's what this is all about. It has nothing to do about the safety of this nation. He's feeding into this frenzy. Shit. Are you shitting me? He's a disgusting turd of a man. Anyway, I seen Steve Mnuchin on the damn TV earlier talking about the billions of dollars that, small businesses are going to go out in June. Really? We're working on that. They're working on the terms and stuff which have been revised 3 times. $454 billion. Still waiting to go to Main Street out there, baby. Small businesses, the ones that are being forced to be reopened right now. And as things are revised, probably will not be able to qualify because, oh, look, now you're open. It's a bullshit game they play with the little people in this world, baby. Those big players already having parties with the money they already got and laughing all the way to the freaking bank. Yep, we're on the back table. And then just to piss me off a little bit more, I hear that Donnie does not want to unveil the presidential portrait in the White House as has been tradition for, 40 years or something? No, Donnie doesn't want to put a picture of Obama up in the White House. Not while he's trying to shovel a bullshit claim that Obama did some kind of vague crime somehow.
Wait, what was it?
Yeah,
what did he do?
He refused to unveil.
No. What did Obama do?
A crime.
What crime?
You don't know?
No.
Everybody knows.
Do they?
Everybody knows.
So tell me.
Well, I'm not going to tell you because you should know.
I mean, I could try to know. You tell me which way I should look?
Everybody knows. And the only people that don't know is those that should know.
So like me?
Yeah.
And you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Us.
Yeah.
The whole freaking family.
Just making sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need to freaking... That's what it was like with him. That's exactly what it was. It's a bunch of bullshit. Every day you come out here and report, well, what bullshit happened today, John? Well, crap.
You know what's sad? I got a message from a friend today, and we had a deep conversation about it afterward when I was editing the thing that we're going to show later. I got a message going, hey, you need to smack some sense into Texas and get the shit sorted out. And it was a video of a Houston mall and just how many people were there not wearing
Galleria
masks.
in Houston.
But the funny part about that is I was able to look right back at him and go,
oh, Don.
bitch, you need to get Florida under control, goddammit. So it's like, yeah, it was like kind of like one of those, hey, man, it's been a while since we talked.
Pot called kettle black.
It's been a while since we talked. And we both just sat there and bitched about our respective states and how horrible they're handling
Florida
this situation.
and Texas, baby.
Yeah.
Well, both the governors have severe cases of aslickitis. There has been no vaccine to
I mean, at least we're not Georgia.
That's right. Hey, Texas. We're not Georgia.
I am sorry for anybody in Georgia.
Well, not Georgia as a rule. We have a lot of blue dots in Georgia.
Absolutely.
Let's go with governors. Yeah. At least my governor isn't Bryant Kemp. Yeah. We just found out yesterday.
Yeah, but we do have a senator by the name of Ted Cruz. That's pretty fucked up.
That's always the comeback to I can't get away from that. When I complain about you got Ted Cruz. I know. It's like embarrassing.
Yep.
Anyway, Sonia C is here and Obamagate. DJ Donald, was he born? Was he born? No. He was born. Donald Trump shit. He was shit out of a buzzard. Well, actually, I understand there was something to do with an orangutan. That's what I heard on the news, on the internet somewhere. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by and visiting. Benjamin Stroud, buddy, I assume you're out of the hospital.
Yes.
Thank goodness for that. Please do us all a favor and keep that shit up. Don't stay the fuck out of them places, man. What are you doing? How's your heart?
Doing okay so far.
Good. Well, we're glad to see you here, buddy. that was the second trip into the hospital for you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go be swinging for number 3 there. 2's fine. Just knock it off. But we are so tickled to death to have you here, buddy. Anyway, we also have Dennis Valadez up in San Antonio. How you doing?
How's it going, John? Travis?
Doing
Yo,
fine.
man, what's up?
How hot is it in San Antonio?
Damn hot.
It's
I turned
damn
my
hot
AC
down
down
here.
to 70. No, I'm still hot.
Yeah, our heat index today hit 100. So here we go. We're early with the triple digit shit already. So hang on for a nice hot summer. So, but we're glad you're here, buddy. And Sparky Dunk up in California, Northern California. How you doing, buddy? Central.
I'm doing okay. I'm out in the man cave today.
Outstanding.
Yesterday we had thunderstorms and downpours and everything.
Today is brightened up.
Oh yeah, it's 80 degrees inside the man cave according to my thermometer. I got hung up over here.
Outstanding.
But so that means outside it's probably around 78 or so.
Sounds perfect to me.
Let me see. Let me check
But
my thermometer. It says burst into flames. Yep, that's what it is out there right now. It's pretty.
No,
damn
we'll get that coming up, especially in August. As that's when we get burst into flames.
I heard
But
Bob was a little on fire yesterday.
Oh yes, he was.
Oh yeah,
I told you that
I
on
did.
your Facebook page.
I was
Attorney
trying-
Man.
I know. I had just gotten done with my rant. I was trying to get it shared and uploaded and all that. Actually, I didn't have to upload it. You know why? Shut up.
Did anybody catch Dad's surprise stream the other day?
Yep.
I did not know I was live.
Oh, when you sang at the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't know I was on then. Okay.
That's what you used to do when you come on
That's-
Discord long before.
That's what I always do. I always try to sing a little bit before I go on. It just relaxes me a moment, just gets me cranked up, and the minute I hit the note, then hello, it's whatever day it is. We have a new router in the house. Oh, wait a minute, before I start my story, Velda,
Yes.
how's Wayne?
He just went, I think he went in to lay down.
Good, outstanding.
And
He's doing fine.
better. He's
Good.
doing better. He's got color back in his face.
Well,
He's
quit slapping
walking. He's eating. I haven't slapped him yet.
him. Okay.
Leave that to physical therapy.
Yeah. The masochist and the sadist. Yes, physical therapy.
He gets occupational therapy twice a week and physical therapy twice a week.
Oh man. Well,
And
I'm
the
just
nurse is
tickled that
coming to-
he's home.
Nurse is coming to draw blood today. And he's
Ah,
not happy about that.
bloodsuckers, they come for you wherever you are. They want your blood.
Last time he was sleeping and she walked in and took it out of
Well,
his
that'd be
arm.
dangerous of me. Don't come poking me with no freaking needle whilst I'm sleeping. Somebody's going to
She
get a
woke him up
rude
long
awakening,
enough.
and it ain't going to be
Goes-
me.
He hollers at me, he's not gonna let me, and I says, give me a minute. I go, stick your arm out and let her take it.
Boy, howdy shit.
And he
Ain't
stuck it
sticking
out.
my arm out there for nobody, unless I'm awake and know it. Anyway, Spider Mike, how are you doing, buddy? Spider Mike, you
Mike
with us
is
there?
on.
You got your
Mike
mic
is off.
muted. Okay, well we'll give him. There he is. No,
see
there he
that?
went. Uh-oh, popped out. Okay, well we'll catch up with him in just a minute. Now, what was I fixing to explain to her?
You were gonna talk about your live show.
Oh, yeah. That. Yeah. We got a new router in the house, and it's a super duper, does everything super duper router. That's what, like the new missiles we have coming out. It's a super duper router. Anyway, I'm down in the shop, and I set the OBS up to record my show. And I see the picture come up. I'm checking the mic level there. Yep, it's working. And I'm trying to find the button. It's a little fuzzy to hit start recording. And I guess I hit start streaming and had not noticed it. And so at the beginning, yeah, you see me doing my little singing there. And then I reached up to hit the damn thing, and I went, oh shit, I'm on. I thought it was recording. Okay, leave the song on there. Let's go on. It'll be funny. Yeah, it wasn't until at the end of my rant that I go to shut the damn thing off, and I noticed that it does not say stop recording. It says stop streaming. And that's what my first thought is, oh shit, all of that for nothing, because I'm not hooked up to everything that he has up here to stream to Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. I did not know that if I just have just my Mac and I hit start streaming, I go live on Facebook and YouTube both.
Well, let's rewind just really
and
quick.
Periscope.
Since we got the computer here, the PC from that mysterious fellow.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, we
moved
know about
everything
that
over
fellow.
from one computer to
the Mac.
to this one.
Yeah.
And not saying that I didn't think that couldn't go live anymore. I just didn't know if it would, because I unplugged all the devices from it.
Yeah,
I didn't
everything's
think
gone.
the old stuff on OBS or our streaming program would work.
Guess what?
And it did. So two things came from that. One,
I can go live.
that was funny as shit. Two, Dad can live stream from the shed.
I can live stream from the
wirelessly.
shed wirelessly.
Because I guess it came out all right.
Yes,
So,
I didn't see anything wrong with the video.
So that
I went,
Not
oh,
a bit.
I
testament
went,
to the
oh
router.
shit, I was live. Look at that. So that tells me a lot, and we might just keep doing that. Because
Yeah, well,
I
mean,
am.
that's
It's
up to
much
you.
more comfortable. I'm much more nervous when I record. I don't know what it is. When you go live, you're live. What the hell are you gonna do?
Well,
Can't
the only
back
thing
up shit.
that I would say if you would do differently is you would still need a way to kind of see, like, hey, what's the chat saying? Because
There you
when you
go.
went live,
Yeah,
Dad did
I did
so
not
anybody
even
who was
know.
writing comments to Dad during the live stream, he didn't see them
Didn't
because
see nothing.
he didn't think he was streaming, so he didn't open up the rest of the programs he needed to open to see your comments.
Yeah. So I apologize for that. I do not know what I'm doing sometimes. I just hit buttons until something goes through. Yeah, it's working.
Yep. So that was
But,
funny as shit, though, because just that last little frame of, shit. What's
I thought, oh man, I just said
the
all
look
that.
in your eyes just said it all. Oh, that was funny.
Anyway, life goes on. You have to take it as it
Surprise,
comes in.
surprise, surprise.
That's it. That's it, baby. So how's everybody doing?
Oh, I'm pissed off at Trump for not putting up the portrait in the White House like he's supposed to. What a jackass.
It does. It does. That's just one of those little things that just chaps your ass. Why?
I know
can't
I'm
It,
just-
believe
it shows what a
can't believe
petty
he's-
man he is.
Yeah, I can't believe he's got that big of a grudge with Obama.
Oh, he does. Because he knows he'll never be the president Obama was. He won't make
Yep.
the history like Obama. The only history he's making is, holy shit, what a dumbass you are. That's the kind of history that he's making. Ain't there supposed to be two?
Yeah, there's
Face
supposed
it,
to be
Trump-
two. I'm
Trump-
trying to fix that really quick. Hang on, really quick. Y'all can keep talking. I'm
Face
trying
it,
to fix
Trump wouldn't even make a pimple on his ass.
No, Trump would not make a pimple on Obama's ass. He's a petty little man. Obama stood up like a man, like a leader. He led this country. When he spoke eloquently. He articulated his feelings in the feelings of this nation. He provided leadership, support. What does this guy do? Well, it wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. I don't know. I don't know what happened. What they asked him about the firing of the State Department IG, and he did. I don't even know the guy. I don't know. They just told me to fire him, and I fired him.
Yeah, what's Donnie's most favorite thing to do? Blame Obama for everything.
Oh, it's Obama's fault that
He
this guy
never-
got
he
fired
never
because
knows
he
any
was
of the
hired
guys
by
he fired.
Obama. What's that, Sparky?
He never knows any of the guys he fired.
No.
I don't know. Never
I
met
don't
him.
know.
Never.
No, I never met him. Never met him. Somebody told me. Somebody told me about him. So, ain't it nice to have a fucking leader who doesn't lead shit? He just what do you want me to do? Okay, push this button. Okay. What was that? A missile. Oh, well, can I watch it blow up? There's some shit like that. He doesn't know crap. You can't expect anything out of an orangutan. You feed him peanuts and laugh at his ass. That's what we do. The news has been turned in. What I worry about is the constant the badge of honor. This little comment today, boy, that hits the news. It's all about that. Oh, look at here. He's taking a badge of honor. 90,000 people. The firing of whatever it is. It to me, it's all a smokescreen. It's all the
taking of hydrochloroquine.
Yeah, taking hydrochloroquine. It's another thing in the news. Well, they steal billions.
They should know he's fucking lying.
Yes. Well, that's the discussion here at my house. Is I don't think he's taking it. I think he's just saying he's taking it.
He says frontline people are taking it, and the doctors and stuff.
Hell, he had one of the Army generals sitting today in there and said, yes, I take it all the time. I've been taking it for years. It's the greatest thing in the world. You ought to pop it like chocks. You know, what the hell? You got the CDC, the FDA, saying, no, don't do this. Don't do this. This is stupid. You shouldn't put that message out there. Well, I don't care. I'm an American. I'm free to do whatever. That's the problem we have in this country right now. His leadership. His showing everybody what to do. Be a jackass. Is that the American way now? Not at my house, baby. And I'm sure not at yours. But in this country, yeah, they're all over the news every freaking day, holding AR-15s and flags. Maybe an American flag, maybe not. Depends on what mood they're in that day, I guess. It's bullshit.
Okay, really quick, I'm going to step in here. We're having some weird glitch with our donation notifications. Everything I'm doing is
something pop.
Yeah, we got a few to catch up. I can go get back and get those, but for some reason our little program here is not catching up. So give me 1 second while I go fetch those really quick and give the proper shout-outs.
Yeah, give us that shout-out.
Let me see. Dad, you'll be in charge of the gong. And yeah.
Oh, okay. You're going to see it, and I'm going to gong it.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I have to do it over
here.
Go
for it.
Okay, first things first. Let me find. I want to make sure because I don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, don't be missing nothing.
No. Give me 1 second.
I don't think any of them said.
No, none of them did. Sherry donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you, Sherry, very much.
Thank you, Sherry, very much. We appreciate that.
Now let me find the next.
Oh, you gotta look for it.
Okay. Donald Savage donated $2 through Super Chat. Donald, thank you very much.
Donald, thank you very much, buddy. We appreciate it.
Another Ohio Dad 70. Ohio Dad 70. Watch the video. Please pay attention to the eyes as he checked out the reporters while lying about the meds. I've seen prices from $17 to $34. So saith Ohio Dad 70. Ohio Dad 70.
Thank you very much.
I almost made the mistake of not saying it twice.
No, you can hold me to it. You better say it twice, buddy.
I am going to try my best to keep an eye on this and see if I can fix it.
We thank you, Ohio Dad 70. We appreciate it.
Donald and Sherry, we also thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm going to try to stay on top of this until I can get this problem fixed. No idea what's going on here. Anyway,
stick my gonger right back up Donnie's butt.
And for now, I'll make this chat window bigger for you since there's nothing else over there.
Oh, see there?
There you go.
Yeah.
So, anyway, well, that doesn't mean get distracted now.
I'm distracted. Wait a minute. I see a fuzzy ball. No, I can't. I still can't. I'm telling you, I'm about to have to go back to that eye doctor and just, certain things are working, certain things ain't working. It's going to have to be fine-tuned. Maybe change the plugs or change the oil or something. I don't know. It's not perfect, so I want them fixed.
I'm double check and make sure it's the right prescription in your glasses.
Yeah. It's funny because if I hold something right here, which I often do, I can see it somewhat better without the glasses, and it should be the other way around. Anyway, enough about my glasses. So, when are we getting the pitchforks and the torches? Anybody got a timetable?
Anytime you say
November,
so.
You say? In November 3rd, baby.
I got a pitchfork right outside the door.
There you go. Good man. November 3rd, baby. That's the day. Grab your pitchfork, your torch, whatever it takes to get your ass to the polls, because this has got to stop. What?
I vote by mail, though.
Oh, that guy snuck in here again?
Thought you were going to vote.
Thought we had a discussion about Florida.
Yeah, they suck just as much as we do, but there's still a few good people in Florida. I know a few people, and I know one, S.C. Smith, is also a good person, so
yeah, I know.
Of course I'm going to bring him in.
Yeah. Hello, S.C.
Hey, y'all, how you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing fine.
Oh, I'm doing good myself. I get to go back to work tomorrow.
Thank you, Donna. Huh?
So I get to go back to work tomorrow.
Oh, really? Outstanding.
Yeah,
Hey,
part-time, but, you know.
are you happy about that?
Yeah, I wanna be able to do something. I mean, it's getting kind of old, sitting around all day. You do what you can do, but like I said, it's only like for like 3 days out the week, and they got to make sure you got your temperatures right and all that. You got to wear a
They're
mask.
going to take care of you.
Yeah.
Good.
And doing
Good.
what I was doing, I was already separated pretty much during the day from people. A good distance, and really didn't only see people besides when you went on break or had to go talk to a supervisor or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just ready to get back to doing something.
Outstanding. Well, just be careful out there.
Yeah. Well,
Safe.
I know it's going to come back. I already know that. So I mean, shit, I'm just taking what I can get, and I'm prepared to go through this again if I have to.
Yeah. Yeah, and let's hope we don't have to, but it's so scary to, because if you do listen to the experts, yeah.
The shit hasn't left.
No, it hasn't left. It hasn't gone anywhere. Our numbers are
We
still
got our-
going up.
We got our second case in my county last week.
The second case?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, howdy.
Second. First one, he died. The second one, he's a 50-year-old man. That's all it said.
Yeah.
So
Boy, howdy shit.
we'll see what happens to him.
We have jumped in cases drastically here lately. I know we're close to 200, if not over 200. What's Nueces? Can you see?
Let me check that really quick.
I know we have 3 dead in our county. And our surrounding area all have counties that have cases. So, it's not just your county. It's everybody around your area, that has it.
Our paper said our county health department was all over it, though. They have, with the person that has the positive test or
Right.
anyway, they're doing contact tracing on them.
Yeah.
And they said everybody will be contacted, and then you will be expected to quarantine for 14 days.
Well, howdy.
It says here we here in Nueces County have 147 confirmed cases and 3 deaths. So that's our current status.
We jumped from none to a whole bunch.
Someone I
pretty
know,
quick.
someone I know in town, they had to leave their job because they didn't want to get their family sick, and they knew their workplace was not taking the right precautions to protect the workers there. Kind of like, it's almost like a laugh at these meat packing factories and just seeing how crammed up they are in there. Oh yeah, there's social distancing, my ass. So, but they're begging him to come back, and he needs the money, and it's like, well, yeah, I totally get it. But he is looking at it like he left for a reason, because before all this shit started, he got sick from the same place. Whether it was COVID or not, he still doesn't know. But it's just like one of those deals where you can go back to work, but are you guaranteed safety? And I think there has to be a crackdown on some of these workplaces as far as how seriously are they taking decontamination? How seriously are they disinfecting shit and keeping people at a safe distance? You know what I mean? It's scary.
It's
I
it's
echo
crazy.
Evelyn Moose, who just wrote jobs, 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 grave digging jobs.
Yeah.
That's what you're afraid of, baby.
Well,
John,
we were.
Did you see where the AFL-CIO is suing OSHA
No, I haven't seen that
for
one
not,
yet.
for not enforcing workplace standards or coming out with a standard for anything?
Well, that's what's it's going to have to. The CDC tried to put a guideline out to the White House, and they threw it away. Said chop it up in pieces, and give me a short list. The same thing I heard today. It's not the medical community. It is not our scientists leading the directions that we should go. These are directions being made by political hacks. Donnie being the biggest one, and Pompeo and all of these people.
It's crazy. They opened they gradually opened the beaches back up, and we got one little coastal county here to the south of me where like one of our main beaches is Franklin County. They just opened their beaches back up last week, and this weekend they were having to give out parking citations and towing vehicles because people. Now they'd had this problem before all this happened, but now all of a sudden they open the beaches back up. They're like people are just parking where they weren't supposed to park, parking in people's yards, and it's like, okay, this didn't happen before, but now we open the beaches back up, and all you act like you don't know where to park. It's just everybody's got to go to the beach. What is the deal,
Well,
and so these people, these people in this community were upset because all these people gathering around, they're parking in their yards, trashing up their yards, leaving their It's like, Jesus Christ, people have some common decency, But yeah, the sheriff they were having to give out parking tickets, tow vehicles, And so, how's your day at the beach going when you're all ready to leave and your
blocked in
vehicles, or you're blocked in, or your vehicle's towed, So yeah, I'm glad you got towed.
Yeah,
serves you right.
Yeah, no shit. Park where you're supposed to park.
Abide
by the
out
rules.
there all day and got you a good little buzz and a suntan, and now your ass can't go nowhere because your vehicle's been towed.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, fucker.
Yeah.
Good luck, fucker.
And I'll guarantee it gets towed. It's going to be mighty expensive to get it out.
You know
too.
what else is alarming, guys?
What's that, Ben?
The new director of the Federal Reserve has already said that if Trump does not approve another stimulus package for the economy, it's going to be 100 times worse than it was during the Great Depression.
That's things are worried about that. I talked to a couple Blue Dots today on the phone. Some haven't received their stimulus check yet. Some
They haven't.
No, you haven't, Velda. That's bullshit. Now I'm trying to follow up on this.
Bernadette.
Yeah, Bernadette has not gotten hers yet. Now I
got mine last week.
Did you? Yeah, I got mine. Marcia, the kids got theirs.
I'm a family of 4 adults.
How you doing, Spider Mike?
Spider Mike. You can't understand me?
Yes, I got you now.
We hear you.
Okay. I'm a family of 4 adults. A 19-year-old, a 24-year-old severely autistic young man, my wife, and myself. I'm a veteran. I have received $1,200 through the VA. My son is on SSI, disabled. He hasn't had a penny. My other son, Alexander, he did not file taxes this year because this is the first year he's worked.
Boy, howdy
and
shit.
My wife, we haven't filed, being a veteran and paying more just to file. I haven't filed in 8 years, 7.
Well, you don't make a taxable income,
Yeah.
But here's what I found out today, Spider Mike. Not that it's going to make a rat's ass to anybody, but I did a little digging today to try to find out. Well, what's the story here? There are the first ones out were the ones who did their taxes through some service or whatever. The tax IRS had your banking information, all that. Boom, you got your money. They had mine. I don't know why I didn't get it that first round, but the next round came out, and that was the checks. And people who didn't have their banking information or other bullshit, they sent a check. Now, that leaves a whole lot of people that have not been paid yet. And according to what Donnie's administration is saying is, well, we don't have your banking information, so I don't know, some bullshit reason, I can't remember why we couldn't send you a check. But now on this, they're fixing to start mailing out prepaid debit cards to those people who have not yet received their stimulus. Now, I'm just like everybody else. When you read that, you go, okay, when? By June 1st, they said.
How much did that cost us for those cards?
Well,
Yeah, and are they going to have Trump's face on them?
See, I would not doubt it, LC.
Jesus Christ, that'd be horrible. Fuck, it's bad enough we have to get a fucking
think
signed
about
letter
that.
from the IRS.
The card company's not going to do that for free. There's going to be a fee involved. Not to you. I did read that there will be no fee for you to get your money Yeah, you could use it at an ATM to get cash. You can transfer it into your bank. You can use it to buy products.
Isn't it sadly hilarious after all this time, all this fucking time, that they're still going on about, like, people who haven't got their checks yet, as if one check has been enough for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
hey,
after all this
up.
time,
you got your $1,200.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, man.
And you're poor, you need a job. Well,
and I think
open.
we got the right to bitch when we look at all these other countries being able to take care of their fucking citizens.
Yes.
So it's like,
who have planned for it.
For myself, I understand that there's a whole lot more people that are in a worse fix than I am.
Yeah.
And actually, I've been just recently rated up to 95% disabled just a year ago. And just now, I am on my feet again, enough to where the people I am selling property to have not made a payment since January. Now, I'm a Democrat in an extremely strong Republican state. We're the only damn family in this whole little town. And it's dangerous to complain, but, it's easier to convert by, using common sense.
Right.
I can afford it at this time. I've been a lot poorer with a lot less experience.
Boy, howdy. I fully understand that. Been there, brother. I've been in a whole lot worse shape than I am now, so I count my blessings every day.
So my word is you just gotta help everybody, help one another, and put politics aside. It's gonna kill you.
Yes, I get that advice all the time, John. That's just gonna kill your ass. You're gonna get too upset one of these days. And collectively, as a nation, we are. We're pissed every day. Here lately. Earlier when I came back from town, I had to go get the mail because Bear, my postman, it's better than AOL. I get a text message going, "You've got mail." No shit. Yep. That's my postman, Bear, who lets me know when there's mail in my box, so I take off to go. And I got back, and Marcia said, "Well, did you hear Donnie talking on because she knows I can hear on the radio?" And I said, "No, I changed it over to music." And I did. Sitting here lately, I've been trying to really, and it's hard for me to do because I want to stay, I want to know everything that's going on all the time, always. And I really do have to, tell myself, change the channel and listen to some music.
I have a relief valve for that.
What's that?
What I do is I'm tied into internet barely. It's dial-up.
Right.
So I can't do too much shit on. Even though I got fiber optics a quarter mile away.
Yeah, we know that.
So anyway, what I do is I watch a stretch of the news, and then when I start getting irritated, I go on the internet, over in a different place on the internet, and watch Russian car crash festivals. And then after that, we go to video. Currently, we're watching the Grimm series. And then after we watch a couple of shows, I go back to the news on the internet and try to keep from
Them Russians are crazy. Them Russians are crazy.
7 feet
they
tall.
drive like nuts. They drive. Yeah, if you ain't seen Russian crash vehicle,
They're hilarious.
oh man, they're funny as shit. First, you see a scene, and first thing you wonder, what the hell is that guy even doing on the freaking road? Some truck leaning 100 degrees or something. Anyway, that it is funny you should say that because the other night, if y'all saw John Oliver last week tonight with John Oliver. We watch him all the time. So Sunday night, his show came on, and you know how he always does weird shit at the end of his show to make a point. Anyway, he's sponsoring marble racing, and we went, what? Marble racing?
Yes.
So what do? Well, you got to Google that shit. You don't go to YouTube. Not Google. You
I've
go
seen
to
that.
YouTube. Holy shit. Are you shitting me? So last night, we were really amazed. Okay, you can really get into this. Because it's not so much the marbles. To me,
It's the amount of
it's
work.
the guy that's announcing the marbles. I mean, the guy is just right on spot on the call. The guy should be working for NASCAR somewhere, calling a
Yeah,
race.
it's much funnier than NASCAR.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. And you finally get your eyeballs adjusted to, okay, I found my marble. This guy's ahead. That's my marble. And he goes into a turn and boom, other marbles come around, crash into him. It's just like NASCAR.
Well, what's crazy is the
Except
amount of
with
tracks
marbles.
that this person makes.
No
like,
shit.
I saw
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was doing like normal like NASCAR type tracks, but then he
Yeah.
did one going down this hill that looked like it was going on.
It's going on forever.
Ever, like rally
Ever.
racing.
Yeah.
And it was
Calling
just like,
every
God
turn, every
damn,
bank.
it was so cool.
Oh, look at there. There goes Blue Eye right off the track into then they zoom in on Blue Eye over there, a little marble laying in the ground over there.
So if anybody hasn't looked up marble racing on YouTube,
Yeah.
please do because it is really
Well, evidently
entertaining.
it's going to
You
take on a
know-
whole new life because on June 21st is when Stephen Colbert not Stephen Colbert,
John Oliver.
John Oliver is the season, the new season starts. And I'm talking, even the stands and the fans are to say as elaborate would be an understatement.
It really is. Really
yeah.
quick, Dad, I should go through these super chats. I have a feeling Streamlabs, which is our service that alerts us when we have a donation, I think there's something wrong because I looked everywhere and I cannot get it to refresh our stuff. So if there's anybody donating through PayPal, we may not be getting your alert, and we're going to get back to you on that as soon as possible. But I can go through the super chats on
Okay.
YouTube. So are you ready with the gong?
And
then
I got a
after
gonger
this, we
right
should
here. I got to
do.
go.
After this, we should do the
Yes.
next
All
segment.
right, we'll do that.
So
All right, here
really
comes the
quick.
gong.
John I Fly donated $5 through Super
I-Fly.
Chat and says, "Good to have Travis back." Oh yeah, by the way, I was gone for Rose's birthday Tuesday,
slap
or Sunday. Sunday.
Oh,
So sorry for
romantic.
missing you guys. Just
Making
wanted to-
points.
yeah. Good to have Travis back. Had my eyes examined for my regular checkup, and the machine I looked through, I watched a blue dot.
A
My
blue dot.
destiny.
My destiny. So saith John I Fly.
Oh.
Oh, more?
FT.
Fuck Trump. So saith John I Fly. I know that language. I know code.
And then we got one more coming up.
All right.
Teresa Diggum donated $5 through
Teresa
Super
Diggum.
Chat and says, "Making a living today is an oxymoron,
Yes.
isn't it?"
So saith Teresa Diggum. Yes, making a living could get you dead.
Very much
You know,
so.
for a lot of people that are worried about that shit.
Yeah.
Now,
Got a
you
new
ready?
thing today.
We got a new thing today. Remember?
Yeah, split screen. Oh.
Oh yeah, we got the split
that
screen.
too.
We got more. Wait, stay tuned. There's more.
Wait, there's more.
For free, just added shipping and handling.
Nice shirts, by the way, guys.
What was that?
Said nice shirts, by the way.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
Oh,
What you
hey,
got?
there we go.
Oh, you got Star Wars.
Yeah, I got Star Wars
Yeah,
today.
I got fuck Trump.
I think yours kind of
Not
outbeats
my
mine,
president,
but
baby. Not my president. Love Trump's hate, baby, any day of the week.
yeah,
And then it's got a fist made out of all sorts of words and stuff down there.
yeah.
Anyway, a while back
Benjamin
ago.
back.
Huh? What's that?
Benjamin back. He got booted by accident.
Oh,
There wasn't no accident to that. We threw his ass out. No, we didn't. We don't throw anybody out of there. Anyway.
Go ahead and explain this while I fix this. for
Okay.
you.
Okay. Anyway, a while back ago, we had Madman Madison on here, a talent agent that I personally knew from 20 years ago, before he went into that business. And he handles comics. And he had this thing called Laugh Cure. And I explained it, where they go to hospitals and nursing homes and stuff and put on a comedic show for the staff and the patients. And this was going on long before COVID, but they had to switch to doing it online and stuff. So we got with Mad Dog, and he said some of his clientele, his people that he. Anyway, we got little short clips.
And this might become an actual segment of the
Yeah.
show from
Yeah.
for every now and then we're gonna have a segment called He came up with the name in the email. It's Mad Minute Comedy.
Mad Minute
and
Comedy.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to be showcasing some of these comedians, just a few minutes out of every show. It's going to be like a little laugh break, which is something we could all use.
Yeah.
And the first comedian today is excellent. His name is John Novosad.
John Novosad.
We're also going to test a few other things technically. I
So
have back on some motion graphics work today. The first time I've done that in a very long time since the Naruto run.
Idea today, and we're gonna definitely play that one.
Yeah, the thing is with what we were using before, we didn't have the equipment to necessarily have high quality videos on demand and ready to go. And we're about to test this out for the first time on live stream. So the show is about to get a facelift if this all goes smoothly. Now, I will say to our lovelies in the Discord call, unfortunately, no, I wasn't talking to you, I'm sorry. To our Discord people in the chat, unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to hear this just the way we have everything set up.
Yeah, we don't
the people on the stream's going to hear it. Me and Dad's going to hear it. The ones in the call are not going to be able to hear it, but I did upload the video earlier to my personal YouTube just temporarily. So anybody who wants to watch it, just go up in the show discussion, just go up a little ways. You'll find the video link. You can watch it along with us. And I think that's enough jabbering from me before I over-explain it. So
let's go.
Let's see if this works.
The graphics that you see first will be Travis's work.
Yeah, and if this works good, then we're going to have that on the entire show.
Yeah.
Throughout, sprinkled around.
You know, any time that we can help anybody with their artwork, their performance, we're all in on that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, and so what? Away we go.
Away we go.
Away we go. There you go. For your entertainment, Madman Minute.
John Novosad.
I'll tell you this, I ride the bus, I'm a bus rider, and there are weird people on the bus, and I know you're all looking at me like, yeah, no kidding, man, you're preaching to the choir, but I'm not the weirdo on the bus, you know, that's the beauty of my look. Everybody's looking at me, and I'm like, you should be looking at that guy over there, man, that's why you notice I got a weird-ass eye. I keep one eye on the weirdo. I got a weird eye, I mean, there's no denying, I do. I see it every day. I get up in the morning, check my reflection in the mirror. I'm like, wow, there's some shit going on over here that I need to be aware of, you know? My eye's like, hey, there's a satellite coming down. I got this, you keep going that way. When I tell you to take 2 steps to the left, do it, man, because Apollo 13 is headed your direction, you know? There are weird people on the bus, you know? That's my point, and I ride the bus late at night. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. This guy stands up on a rolling bus. You know, it's a rolling bus, and he asked me for $1. And I try to be respectful. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have $1. And he cops an attitude with me, and he's like, hey, why don't we take our shoes off and do a little boxing? So I'm like, well, I'm going to be on this bus for another 35 minutes, so I've got time to box, you know? Let's do this. So, as he was taking his shoes off, I beat the hell out of him. You know, I'm like, hey, you know, you're the one who wanted to fight me over $1. Once the prize money goes up, I'll start fighting fair. But till then, here comes the sucker punch, you know. And if you're ever gonna fight me, come in on this side, you know. 'Cause I'll see you way out there. I'll be ready. You know? Wow. That eye joke is paying some dividends tonight, that's for sure. I go for a lot of walks, and I try to get like 10,000 steps a day, because that's what they tell you to do, you know? And I buy one of those pedometers that you clip on your belt, and I don't know if that's the sign for a pedometer that you clip on your belt, or wow, I need to adjust something, but, you know, I try to get 10,000 steps a day, but I lost the pedometer, and so that was really weird. I was trying to keep track of my head, and man, that was freaking me out, you know? I'm like, am I at 200? Am I at 2,000? I was thinking really hard, and I think that's what happened to my eye. I was like, I'm out. So, I sat down on the sidewalk and tried to recount my steps, and I know someone walked by and just assumed I was drunk, you know? So then they suggested 12 steps, and I'm like, I know I made it farther than that, man. That's 40 feet tops. If you're taking big ass steps, I would remember 40 feet ago, you know?
Oh, that was good.
That was pretty good. Madman Maddox is going to be sending us clips highlighting some of these guys and ladies. And yeah, I don't, I like I say, I'm all in for that kind of stuff. I want to promote people. These are all comedians trying to make a name out there. And we're tickled to death that we have an opportunity to go ahead and do that stuff.
Absolutely.
For anybody that shows their artwork or anything. So
yeah.
Anyway, these comedians, they are doing their stand-up.
Hey,
yeah.
Travis, can I make a request for Thursday's show?
What?
Yeah, what's up?
Cheech and Chong, who's on first?
Yeah, who's on first?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I would, but that's
commercial stuff.
That's copyrighted material.
We'd get busted for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
These are sent to us by the artists, so we have their permission to.
It went straight
them.
from the manager.
Yeah, straight from the talent agent, man. I'm telling you, we got it in with the talent agent over there.
So
anyway, go ahead.
Travis,
yes, ma'am.
I hate to bow out. Go ahead and bring Bernadette down in my stead.
Okay.
Got a nurse that's going to be here in 5 minutes to take blood from Wayne and do some other stuff.
Okay.
And so, anyways, I'm going to need to bow out tonight.
Do us a favor, Belda. Tell that person comes by to get the blood at the Blue Dot family says thank you, baby.
Will do.
All right.
Love you guys
Love
all.
You too.
Everybody stay safe and sound.
All righty. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. I talked to Bernadette today on the phone, by the way. That's where she at. Look there.
Hey, John.
Yes.
I noticed that you're feeding the spider the perfect food.
Oh, yeah.
It only eats smoke.
He's right there. He's right there. He's a happy little spider, by the way. You hardly ever see him move. He's very happy there with the Cavendish blend that just floats up out there. He loves that.
Yes.
I get nice blends. Some people send me some nice Turkish or Cavendish or something, something for me to try. I really enjoy that, and yeah. But yes, he is. That's I got a spider on the front. I got spiders all over the place, don't you?
Well, I'll send you another batch and one for Travis.
Oh yes, I would love that. I don't have one for my house yet, so absolutely.
Spider Mike sent me, and I handed these out too.
Yeah.
My postman has one. The ladies down at the Stripe store, 2 of them, have them. Let me see. Ernie's got one. Oh yeah, I handed a bunch of them out, baby. For those that you don't know, I don't know if you can quite see it. I'm not gonna pull this guy down too much. Anyway, it's a perfect spider. He has a blue. I
think they call that the thorax.
Well, I call him a butt. He's got a blue butt, just like my butt, and they're all made continuously with one wire, and to do that. It takes a lot of talent there, and Spider Mike, I'm telling you. Yes, my wife's got one on the front door. She's also got one over there with her butterflies. So yeah, keeps the other little spiders in the house happy.
They protect us. They protect us and stuff throughout
Some
the
little
house.
spider wanders in the house and goes, "Holy shit! Look at the size of that guy." I'm not going in.
Best way to tame and train is to keep it stoned.
There you. Well, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Spider Mike.
That was great.
Yes. It's dry down here, baby. I can't wait till our state, gets its shit together. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, well, same with Utah.
Is it? Yeah, well.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you had a medical thing, I haven't got one yet.
I got a medical thing.
I'm working on it.
I don't, I hear that there is a medical marijuana here in Texas. I think there's only one place in Texas you can get it, one doctor you can get it from, all that bullshit. It's just an impossible trip. they make anything to do with this down here in Texas as hard as it can do.
You ever think about maybe making the trip?
Yeah.
You got insurance. I mean,
Hey.
come on.
Hey, why don't you guys just turn blue and then, you can vote in legalizing marijuana?
We're
and
working on that,
be
Bernadette, baby. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. I got to talk to you on the phone today.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
and
I did.
appreciate that. phone call.
Always enjoy talking to Bernadette and all our Blue Dots on the phone anytime I get a chance to.
Yeah.
I called Tammy Ames, but I left a message. So I hope Tammy, I'm
Okay.
resting, baby.
Okay. Well, she's on the list.
Yep.
List of things to do.
Things to do. We all have a list.
Yeah.
The problem with that shit is every time you do something, somebody adds something to the list.
John, I have to
the
tell you
only
something really funny.
the only way to get legal marijuana across the nation is to vote the bastards out.
That's it.
That's right.
That's it.
There you go.
I don't understand why. Even Trump, if he had a half a brain, would recognize that the fact that if you make that a national, put it on the national agenda, it's going to pass, baby. Because there's a lot of states getting tired of watching other states make a shitload of money and doing nice things with the taxes they get from those businesses for their state. And we're
Canada did it.
Yes.
Was it Venezuela did it?
Everybody
there's places all over the world that are fucking doing it, and we got this antiquated shit, and it's still considered by the federal government.
Yes, Deanne and Walter
drug.
up in Canada, up in British Columbia, were discussing their situation up there with it, and no, what we got down here, sticks and stamps. Or if you anything else better than that, you better bring your wallet.
But you should take hydroxychloroquine. Okay?
Of course. Yeah, well, screw the FDA. Screw the FDA. We don't need no stinking FDA tell me what kind of drugs to take. If he's taking them, well, of course it's good for
He
you.
ain't taking shit.
Go ahead and wash it down with the Clorox. Jesus
He ain't
Christ.
taking that shit. Everybody knows he ain't.
But don't forget to put that light up your ass.
That's right. Follow that shot of Clorox. Take your hydrochloroquine, and then with a shot of bleach, stick a light bulb up your ass and call me in the morning. It is. It's that ridiculous.
You'll be COVID cured.
Yes. Captain Clorox, how you doing? But man, it's just how embarrassing can this shit get? This is dangerous, though.
I did try eating Christmas lights until they came out my ass.
Yeah.
But by that time, I ran out of cord.
Oh, man, you couldn't plug in no more. There you go. How you going to cure if you can't plug in? Shit.
John.
Yeah.
Yes, he is extremely dangerous to this country. But I will tell you something. Any idiot that follows the advice of this fucker deserves to die at this point.
It's hard to feel sorry for somebody when they're exercising what this guy's. They're trying to emulate this guy, and he's an absolute moron. But what these people are, they're following him because I don't know. They don't have a brain. You don't want to say that. They got a brain. They just don't use it.
They don't have a fucking brain. They follow that fucking idiot. Okay.
No.
This is for.
I try to give him as much slack as I can, Bernadette.
This is for Charles on the YouTube chat. They don't have a fucking brain.
Well,
he doesn't have a fucking brain.
No.
Anybody that can get out there and tell somebody to inject fucking bleach is an idiot.
Even to have that thought cross your mind.
This is for Charles. I'm not finished yet. Fuck Trump.
Oh, did you say fuck
Trump? All the idiots that follow him.
Oh, that would be Mnuchin. I can make you a list here. Barr, Pompeo, throw him in there. Who's that guy on the Ben Carson? Let's make a list of the fucking people that have embarrassed this damn country.
Ben Carson, go smoke another joint and sit over in the corner.
No shit. Shut up, Ben.
Well, my Disney thought on this. Is we have all of the characters from The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, we got the
First off, all of them are in Trump at once.
Yeah.
And then after Trump, you've got chunks of the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
And not
We're
the
not in
White
Kansas anymore,
Witch.
Toto. You know.
And you know she's been molested. That poor little Wendy has been molested by the Donald.
Mm-mm.
Who hasn't been molested by the Donald?
Yeah, who hasn't been screwed over by this guy? That would be a shorter list.
He's got his own little island of misfit toys.
John, I have a serious question for you.
Well, what's up, Dennis?
350 million.
Should the Surgeon General have to put out a warning that if you listen to Trump, it could be hazardous to your health or cause serious injury or death?
The Surgeon General should come out as the Surgeon General of this country and make up blanket statements saying that people who are not prescribed this, who are not suffering from the conditions that hydrochloroquine is prescribed for, should not take it.
Closely watched. Closely watched by their doctors.
They say it should only be done in a medical facility. You should be in the hospital when they're giving you that shit. I'm with Travis. I really don't think he's taking it. I think he's trying to pump the company, because I swear somebody in his freaking family have got stock in this shit.
Bingo.
And you heard when he said they ordered millions for the stock, for the stockpile.
Kushner.
Yes.
Who's in charge of the stockpile? Kushner.
Yeah.
Who had the friends?
Who came up with a new medical supply company? Kushner.
Kushner.
Ivanka's in there somewhere. You know Don Jr.'s in there somewhere. Eric's in there somewhere.
Well,
not with their name. They got a shell corp. They got some buddy to make some corporation to make. I swear, that's what this is. That's what everything we deal with is nothing but a freaking smokescreen while they steal this country blind. And then today when Mnuchin's up on the stand, and they're asking, not in the stand, he was sitting in his house because he can't go to work because of social distancing and all that shit. But hey, get your ass to the grocery store. These people,
He is the number one threat to this country. And if it ain't proven by 90,000 people dying,
that's a badge of honor for him.
How else to prove this shit?
For him to come out and utter those words, 90,000 people, I consider that a badge of honor. Are you shitting me? You disgusting asshole to let that come out of your mouth. Much less
90,000 people. 90,000 people. Just one of those people so far was my friend.
Yes. More than one.
And you know what? Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. And the horse he
Because he doesn't care about the 90,000 people or let's just say each one of those 90 had one person attached to him. That would be 180,000 people that half of them are dead and the other half are suffering. And he doesn't give a shit about people in this country.
No.
You're supposed to be a COVID warrior and go out and die for that mighty dollar bill.
Yep. Well, that's what my governor says.
Hey, I'd
that's
like
what my
to
lieutenant
make
governor
a
believes.
mention.
Get out there and die.
Well, the CDC is talking about 100,000 dead by the end of this month.
Yes, by June 1st.
Okay, well, they opened early. Several states opened early. So if they're accurately counting, we should be at 180,000 dead before the second week of June.
And
That's
remember,
my math.
remember the discussions.
States that are not keeping data any longer and not displaying that data anymore. We don't know what the actual number.
That is true because there are accusations of trying to manipulate the numbers, and you can go to different sources.
Accusations. That shit is actually happening. I read an article today about a woman who set up a similar database with graphs and all the rest of that down in Florida. As soon as she got that completed, she was told to change the data downward in Florida. And then she got fired because she said, no, I'm not going to do that.
I think I saw that story. I haven't read it yet, but I think I saw the headline on that. Yeah. It starts out
They are
with basic
manipulating
trust
the data.
of your.
He wants to make sure that the numbers are low come November.
That's what
and
he's.
they
That's
are
what he's.
actively going
That's why
in
he
there
doesn't want
and
testing.
manipulating the data from the CDC.
Yes. And the CDC is already. That's what I listened to earlier. The sources within the CDC are upset because the CDC and the FDA to a degree are being sidelined by political hacks, by people who are not scientists, not doctors, don't give a flip about your life, your family, whether you get it or grandma gets it and all that shit. These are all these decisions to open up these states, to push forward. Let's go, baby. Red, white, and blue. Let's die for your country. That's all being pushed by this administration. And a lot of medical people and scientists are saying, no, you better slow this shit down, because you're going to come and now and you add that to the already prediction of what this is going to happen in the fall, when they say that the second wave could get a lot worse. So that's within the same year. So when you're talking about total deaths for this year, what are we looking at? Because we're almost at 100,000 now. Okay?
We won't know.
No, we won't know.
We won't know.
When the fall
what
comes
the
and it starts
actual
again.
number is. When they opened up the meat packing plants in Sioux City, South Dakota,
they had
and
another
in
spike.
Iowa, and the meat packing plants decided, we are not going to give the data out about who has tested positive in our companies to the communities that they exist in.
In Iowa, I was listening on some channel. In Iowa, there's a meat packing plant in one county up in northeastern Iowa, where the total number of COVID positive cases are only workers at a meat plant, not their family, not their children, not their other co-workers or anybody else.
Daphne lives
That's
in
the
Iowa.
only number.
And her boyfriend worked at a meat
packing plant.
Yes.
That's where we're having our outbreak here in our city, is at the local meat packing, the meat company. They just recently sold it. Used to be Cane meat packing. Cows come in one end, hamburger comes out the other end. That is where the big outbreak here has been, as seems to be the case all over the place, because of the working conditions. Now, I was glad to see a little story today that workers are starting to stand up. They said they're protesting because you're asking them to go to work in a hazardous situation. You're not providing the proper PPE or the proper guidelines from the FDA. You're just saying, well, hey, it's time to go back to work. Just get in there, grab a knife, put a mask over your face, and start cutting the freaking meat. And think about that. The meat, by the time you get it and you cook it properly, there's no chance of having a coronavirus or any other virus in that meat if you cook it properly. But that meat is being transferred down the line. And you cut one section real quick, throw it back on the conveyor belt. Somebody else picks it up the next time. He's got another knife. He shuts something off of it, cuts it into a steak or something like that, throws it back on the thing, a roast, whatever it is. They're just constantly, and it just.
Testing
what do they
is giving them a thermometer.
They test it. Yeah, they test their temperature when they come in. That's it.
They test you for a temperature, but you could be asymptomatic and not have a temperature and still shed the
anywhere where you have
virus.
a process line where people are handling things and handing them off to the next guy down the line, the chances of contamination down is rampant. How are you going to stop that? It's the nature of the job, of what you're doing.
This is going to boil down to us as a country, as the people of our country,
as citizens.
Every
citizen is going to have to take responsibility for their own
out of office in order to make
safety.
This stop, in order to get a handle on COVID. That is not going to happen until November.
That's until we get a president there, Joe Biden starts. That's when things will change.
Cities and counties.
That we will have a little confidence
firefighters,
in the government.
Police officers, teachers. He doesn't want to pay these people.
No, that's what the argument is now with Phase 4.
Billions.
Well, and they haven't given out to the small. That's what the article today, the $454 billion set aside for, Main Street out here, the little mom and pop shops. That money is still sitting on the table, and they're working on the language. The rules will change every few days. So as soon as we get it figured out, we'll let you know.
MSNBC. Stephanie, I forget her last name, Stephanie Rule, had on one of the inspector generals who was talking about how they're processing this trillions of dollars that this administration has been given. And the money to go to the states and the governors, there are governors that are withholding from their cities and the money that was given to that state to trickle down to the cities and the towns so they could pay for firefighters, emergency workers,
EMT, all of it.
Police officers,
school teachers.
Yes.
Yes.
And that money is being held by the governors, and your state is one of them.
Yes, Texas is one of them. This is the amount of speed it took for them to transfer hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars to major corporations, big banks, banks, baby. They got their money that day.
No idea how much money
wire transfer, millions, hundreds of millions. Here you go. Have at it. You're in charge of this money, and they will.
Bailing out the cruise lines, bailing out the airlines.
Everybody except American worker who most of us have gotten our $1,200. Some haven't, including Bernadette here. It tells me
stimulated by our government.
Nope, you ain't getting stimulated yet. But hold on, we got still hope. There might be a debit card coming in the mail. That's what they're saying.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, check the mail. Check's in the mail, baby. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna hold my breath for that either. Okay.
Well, it's stupid because the whole time that these bozos stand up there, Mnuchin and Trump and all the rest of them up there, stand up there and scream about we need this money and we need to save these businesses and everything. We have to save the American people. The American worker need their jobs. So let's save the corporation. If you wanted to save the American worker, you would have given them more than $1,200 chump change. Because what is that? How much is your rent, your utilities, your grocery bill? How much does all that add up to? A whole lot more than $1,200 for most people. And if it's under that, bless your heart, you're living way under a standard.
Who have rent.
Yes.
Rents, not mortgages.
Hey, my mortgage payment's $900. Whoopty shit, I had $300 left. It's if you want to help the American people, how about bypassing all that other bullshit to the major bank corporations like Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, all these major corporations that got huge amounts of money to manipulate. Now that money, we're going to do something with it as soon as they figure out the rules and regulations and get the language right. We're going to do something with that. They already did something with it. They're playing the stock market, baby. What was that, Bernadette?
If we don't take the Senate back, if we don't take the Senate back,
it's all
the Senate is probably more important than taking back than the White House because Mitch McConnell is he is actually worse than Trump.
Mitch McConnell.
Because he's been doing it for decades.
Yes, he has.
I was just saying, I'm waiting for my mail-in ballot to come in. I think it's been like 3 weeks ago since I requested it. Still waiting to come in.
Yeah, well,
so maybe.
Answer. Texas said no.
Oh, really?
Texas said no. Texas Supreme Court said no to mail-in ballots.
Get your ass out there and go vote. Ask the Republicans for you.
Yeah.
In November, in the middle of this second wave they say is coming, and if things get really, really bad in November, the Republicans are banking that the libtard little weenies will not go out and vote. That's what he's banking on. They don't want to mail-in vote. They don't want to make prior arrangements for any disaster that might happen. Pray tell, that would require forethought. And the Republican Party is not used to that. And if they don't have the shit, it's the other guy's fault. It's Obama's fault.
Yep.
That's what it is. But we do nothing. God.
Well, Utah uses the mail-in ballot. All of Utah.
Some of Washington, it has complete mail-in ballots. You know,
It's the only
those are Democratic
Republican
states.
state.
If you're held by a Republican governor, you are not going to get mail-in ballots for shit because the Republican Party does not want you to vote. They would rather see you drop.
Senators.
It's exactly what they would give a shit. Oh, he didn't get to vote. Sorry about that. Call the meat wagon.
What were you going to say, Spider Mike?
Republican, governor, senator, everything. The only county that won last in 2016 Democrat was Grand County and Salt Lake City. And that was in 2016. Now I think we're going to have maybe a couple of more counties going purplish to blue. Hopefully the teeter-totter will go so fast to the blue side that when the blue dots teeter-totter hits solid ground,
boom,
the
baby.
Republicans just keep flying off the other side, the teeter-totter.
Let them go.
Let them fly.
And it is. The numbers are that way. If you check into the polling all across the country, his numbers are going down. The chances of Joe Biden winning are going up constantly because this pandemic has finally shown a light. I don't know why it took this, why it wasn't the Russian investigation, why it wasn't Stormy Daniels or anything else we would have held any other president to a standard of. This guy has pissed on everything that came around, got the Republican Party to do the same thing, and they're marching boldly forward, baby. They are motivating their base to a degree. They want to whip them into a frenzy because that's the only way he won last time is to bring out the hate.
So much so that there will be guns at the polling booths.
Yeah, there's a lot of that shit that we worry about. You know, they ain't one of us can sit there with a clean thought going that there will not be problems with this election. I wholeheartedly believe that he will be defeated soundly. If this country has any respect for itself, anything left of democracy, anything left of the patriotism in this country, they'll throw his ass out on a rail, just in a landslide. But he
I don't even think he'd get the delegates, not the delegates, those other voters that he so proudly claimed.
Well, you know the ones it's the suburban white voters that have to change their mind, because that's who voted him in.
Yeah.
Educated people. These are men and women. They were college educated, and were swayed by this hack, this con man, this reality TV. Oh, you're fired. Look at him. Boy, he flies in a helicopter. Look, he's got an airplane. Yeah. He's a dick, and he's always been a dick. And and they elected him, and now seeing what he has done, how can anybody, much less with a college education, but high school, hell, if you're out of elementary school, you should know by now.
Yeah, and common sense. Or decency.
Common sense, baby.
I was 10 to 13 years old during the time of Nixon.
Yeah.
And what was available to Texas news at that time was really, really nice about Nixon until he resigned. And it
right up to the point.
My father's heart.
Yeah. Yeah,
he truly believed it.
I remember those days. I was serving under Nixon in my first, when I enlisted. Nixon was my first commander-in-chief.
Only 3 channels of shit on the television to choose from.
Oh, yeah, back in them days. Oh, yeah. And you're lucky then if you were holding the antenna in the right place and the aluminum foil was just positioned. Well, you would probably get a good signal, but that was on the best days. Yes, we all remember those days. Thank God them days is over.
I used to be the antenna turner. Go out there and turn the antenna to me.
I had to stand there one night. My mama wanted to watch Johnny Carson, and I swear every time I let go of aluminum foil, boom, there it went. If I touched the aluminum foil, well, guess who pulled up a chair and watched Johnny Carson holding the damn in my fingers. When you love your mama, you do anything. If it takes cold in the antenna, well, that's
we had one of those on the pole. We had one of those on the pole, and you had to go out there and turn the pole. The big old thing.
Like I still have. What do you mean used to? I still have that out here. I do. We have a pole out there with an antenna on it. That's how we get the local channels, and a whole lot more than just 3, 6, and 10. Because down here, I don't know where it is. Our channel 3 has channel 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and 3.4. And then you go to 6.1 and 6.2, 6.3, and they all have usually something from the 1950s playing. I don't know.
I still have that with my antenna on a good day with the booster and with the digital.
Right.
And I can get up to 26 channels on a good night.
Yeah.
But during the day, none.
Yeah, no. Well, we switch over because we like to keep up with local news. So we keep the antenna out there. It's hooked up to TV. You just switch over to antenna instead of cable and watch the local shit, anything happening on the local scene, and then be able to switch right back over to the CNN or MSNBC or BBC or anything else I want to watch over there. So we're internet bound. We lose internet, we lose everything. We lose the computers, we lose the TV, we lose everything. And by the way, have you fixed Alexa in there?
No, but if you notice, I'm trying to fix something else. So
What
Anthony Romero is going to get a spotlight here for just a second. So I went to flip the credits on, and the credits were not working. So as everybody's
Romero. Look at there.
As everybody is watching live on air, I am trying to fix the credits for our lovely patrons because I know the last episode I worked on, they weren't working and I was going to fix it. And if I know Dad was in charge, he didn't flip the credits. So y'all just bear with me. You're going to be seeing some weird stuff on the air, but I'm damn determined to get everybody's name up there. So just give me a second.
What happened to our list?
Here's the thing. You move things in and out of here. You're still taking things down to your shop.
Don't be
yes, I am. God damn it.
I don't touch no
The whole
list.
point of these two computers was the fact that I can leave my setup alone. And you still is touching my stuff. God damn it.
Me. Tell him, Randy Kervin. This time it ain't me, buddy. It ain't me. Technical shit over there. I have no idea what that is. I was just amazed my Mac worked down there in the shop when I went down there. And I only hit one button. May have been the wrong button, but it worked. Yeah. So.
I still hit the wrong button all the damn time.
Shit. Well, they ought to move them buttons. Put the button in the wrong place. That's what it is. Should have been over there on the other side.
Video yesterday, John. Okay.
I know it, baby. That was it.
It's
I wish I would have known I was live because I'm sure there was people commenting and I didn't know shit. I'm just.
Well, you could always go back and read the live chat.
Oh, I do. I go read the chats. I do. I try to stay on top of that as much as I can. I think I might just start doing that. It really is easier on my body because once I turn the camera on, well, then I know I'm live. And when you're recording, it does. I don't know what it is. It's up in my head. If I don't like something that just came out of my mouth, I can do that better. Wait. I said that wrong. What? How do you say that name? Whatever it is that gets into my head, just screws me up because I know I can turn around and back it up.
Can I make a mention of something that I saw in the YouTube chat?
What?
Candy 2 and Gary Spring, both from Canada, want us to know that they have a fabulous prime minister who gave everybody in the country $2,000 a month
Justin Trudeau.
until this shit ends. Justin Trudeau.
They do.
And,
kudos to Trudeau.
They have a government that gives a shit about their people too.
Yeah, they do.
And healthcare.
Yeah, they do.
And pot.
Yeah, they got health care up there too, huh?
And
Oh
pot.
yeah, that's
In
that thing. And pot too. Oh damn, maybe I am moving to Canada.
Maybe I am moving to. I'm telling you, the way Deanne explains it, Lord, I wanted to move next door. I mean, just all sorts of animals coming by. Of course, I want to move up by you too, Bernadette. I'm torn.
in
It's a hell of a lot closer to Canada, that's for sure.
Yeah, you are. You are real close. Well, relatively speaking.
Over in Syria, or not Syria, Lebanon or someplace like that, doesn't matter if you're rich or not. If you're in that country, you can only pull $89 a week out of the bank.
Really?
Yes.
How much out of the bank?
Quite $89.
$89 out of the bank?
The equivalent of $89. And
I bet you there's a lot of people in those countries that don't even have $89.
That's true.
Or a bank.
Go look at mine right now, and I bet it don't either. Of course, I expect that to change in a couple of days, but yeah, well, that's where they got that. If they say there's so many families across this nation that if a $400 emergency came in, they can't handle it. Yeah, a whole lot of us are out there.
That was $4,000 ago.
Yeah. I'm lacking 25 cents of having a dime. So, that kind of situation always. But, man, I'm telling you, that's what pisses me off when I listen to Mnuchin this morning talking about, well, we're working on getting the money down to Main Street, There's things we're working out, the language. Bullshit. Did you have this conversation with Boeing? Well, hell no, because they got accountants and lawyers out the wazoo. Taqueria Jalisco down here ain't got no damn big lawyer, no accountants up there doing all their math and shit. They got people to try to stay employed. They're still trying to drive through. They're trying to keep their business open. And you're going to make them jump through every freaking hoop there is and change the requirements 3 times? Revised. I'm sorry, revised. We revised the requirements. Are you shitting me? You're moving the shell game around. Stalling for freaking time. What are you doing? That's what pisses me off. You don't quit telling me you're trying to save the American people. No, you're not. You're trying to improve the stock market. You're paying off your big donors. You're thieving money out the door left and right while you throw these little smoke. I'm taking hydrochloroquine, and Obamagate. And any other bullshit that he throws out of his mouth, so the news goes, well, why did you say that? And he attacked another female reporter today out there. It's ridiculous. He just does shit to piss people off, so we'll talk about it. So nobody's talking about, hey, the guy down on Main Street ain't got his money yet. Bernadette hadn't got her stimulus yet. Well, we're working on that. Don't worry about it. We have another plan. Yeah. While the Republicans now sit in the Senate and balk about the next phase, which benefits the states, the testing facility, and the American people. Corporations not included. Well, they don't want to vote for that then, because it doesn't have more money for their corporations and shit. When it comes to your state that is overburdened now with what they've already had to do. With testing requirements more needed in every state for your ass? Yeah, those are the needs of the American people. But that's not who this administration works for, baby. Donnie works for the 1%. He fancies himself the 1%.
When you buy a used car and you're stuck with it for at least 4 years, hopefully you'll have some trade-in value.
Yeah. We're not getting a dime for this guy.
The value we'll get out of this guy is when him and all his cronies go to prison.
Amen.
Federal
brother.
prison.
Amen. I'll give a gong on that one, baby. Yes. I just seen.
Really quick. I want to get that really quick because, and also, I'm sorry, y'all. I cannot seem to get these credits to be functioning the way they should. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but I'm going to blame Dad because he keeps touching my shit.
It will be reflected on your quarterly review.
But
Yeah,
anyway, really quick,
When we discuss your wages.
get your
Oh, I'm sorry.
get your gong ready.
I got my gong.
Okay, Don Little donated $2 in super chat and said, "Love you guys."
I love you back,
too,
Don
Don.
Little. She's the one that sent me the card. Right there.
Awesome.
Don Little, right there. And Chris Williams.
There you go.
Very fine couple right there.
Yes, indeed.
Sent me a card.
Yeah.
I have a cape. I'm just
Oh.
just recapping. Just recapping. Thank you, Don Little, very much, baby. We appreciate it. We are fixing to put those funds to good use. I guess we're going to expand our broadband.
That's if you're gonna be, or like that's on. Don't be making false claims, because again, we pay a lot for internet as is.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to pay more.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
If we want to
don't
do
say
everything
we're
we
gonna do it
wanna
unless
do,
we're
we
actually
need-
gonna do
That's
it.
the always comes to that answer.
Yeah.
We need more broadband.
Yep.
Well, get a truck. Let's go get some. Bring it over to the house. Dump it out here.
I don't think it works
Shit.
that way.
You know, so that's what I've just about determined. Let's go ahead and do it. Just like Donnie says, do it, Lindsey Graham. Go ahead, just do it. Lindsey grabs his pearls, clutches his pearls, dashes out into the Senate floor, and starts the Obamagate investigation. It's going to happen any day. Lindsey's under a lot of pressure, baby. You little
You know, he knows there's a good chance that he's going to go to jail. His ass is toast when he's out of office.
Investigate the investigator.
And,
Yes.
Yeah, and they're going to do all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, this man, you know how he already is. And just to know the fact that he knows his ass is grass.
If this is
at
a
one
law-abiding
point or
country,
other,
yes, your predictions would come true. If we are a country that believes in the laws and believes in the consequences, then yes, your predictions should come true. But I worry about it. I worry about it for a lot of reasons. One, I worry it should happen, and I worry it won't. Because we know the laws that he's broken. Hell, Southern District of New York by itself wants to toast his ass. We've seen what his business dealings have done all his life, from his charity, where his kids have to go to ethics class to learn not to steal from a charity for children. These are scumbags. They're con men. They're carpetbaggers. They're here to steal as much money as they can. That's what he's done all his stinking life. It's what his father did. It's what his kids have been taught to do.
It's what he did with his children.
That's exactly right. To me, the whole... Yes, Bernadette, wait a minute. Right after we throw you out and bring you right back in because you faded out on us, and Travis is on that... Wait.
I'm working as fast as I can. This
Well,
is
you're
why
just
when you
get after
take
it.
my
Shit.
shit,
Where's
I
my
swear,
whip? God damn it.
take
Stick over
all my equipment for you, and then make my job harder, Bernadette. I swear he's gonna make me faint one of these days trying to.
Do you see how he took you out of the room like that, Bernadette? I wouldn't take that shit
I
from him.
did.
I really wouldn't, man.
Oh, come on, Bernadette. You're supposed to be on my side right now. I'm just trying to do my job, and Dad's making it hard for me to
Hey,
do.
Shut up,
I
over there.
appreciate being refreshed. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Of course.
Okay.
Well, you're refreshing. So
that-
what were you saying?
I was seeing a message on YouTube from a Claudia Marie. She says you must not have seen my donation on Facebook.
Oh no, baby. I'm sorry. No, and I don't know how to do that.
Here's the thing. I don't know why we're having so many tech issues. but I'm
Claudia,
still-
thank you very much,
Yes.
darling. We appreciate that.
And to any other person who's donated, we're gonna figure this out and figure out why we're not getting alerts tonight. This is weird because these are two separate problems that we're having. They're two completely different problems that we're having. And right now I couldn't find a solution for one, but I got a solution for these Patreon credits, and everybody's gonna laugh at it. But I'm damn well determined. Oh, you'll see in a minute. But Claudia, we'll figure that out as soon as possible.
That bothers me.
Yeah, it bothers me too. Stop
That
messing with
bothers
my
me.
equipment.
I
Break
am
it.
not doing shit to your
broke
equipment.
You broke it.
I'm over here trying to click on
Travis,
shit.
it only means that you cannot take another day off.
I know it, right? Shit. I can say Andrea Jackson just donated $2 through Super Chat and says, vote!
Vote!
God damn it, vote!
Vote! So, I'm sorry, saith who?
Andre Jackson.
Andre Jackson. Thank you very much, baby.
Yeah.
We appreciate that tremendously.
All right.
what Obama say? Don't hope, vote.
Vote!
Don't hope,
That's
vote,
right.
baby. That's it. I'm trying to figure out my shit over here. I know it's the wrong time to be figuring
Yeah,
out
please,
shit over here.
please don't do too much, okay?
No.
Because we're about to end the show.
Well,
and I'm just
I was
trying-
fixing to say is the Facebook donation. I don't know how that works. I don't know where it comes from. I know it goes into my bank account immediately. It goes like boom, it's in my bank, but before I even know about it. But I don't get a notification, or
Yeah, I don't know.
bugs
Well,
the
I
shit
don't.
out of
I
me.
don't know how Facebook.
I don't even know
stuff works.
Facebook did that.
Yeah.
But they do. Stephanie Dean is one also that uses Facebook, and she'll send me a message. John, I just sent you a donation. I go, where is it? I mean, I no notification. I go to look at my bank. Boom. So I don't know. Facebook should put out something there that has a button on it that
Well,
you can
look,
push.
to be fair to everybody, good luck having Facebook do anything good for you, the person.
Yeah.
Facebook is pretty shitty. So, but anyway, okay, you ready to? That was Andre Jackson. If you would read,
vote.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's gonna get a chuckle out of this.
I don't see it.
Yeah, no.
How am I
you're
going to chuckle?
You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. So I'm gonna roll the credits manually through WordPad on Windows. So this is gonna be how we're gonna do the credits. I want everybody to be credited for sure. So let me make this window a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna slowly scroll through this. I'll try to do it once. Maybe if we have enough time, we'll do it twice. I'm gonna go really slow. Yeah, there you go. So hang on. Let me try to. Well, no, I can't really move it. You're gonna have to like move your mic over.
Why?
Okay, you can talk like that. I don't give
I'm
a fuck.
fine.
All right, so I'm gonna start scrolling these wonderful people over on our Patreon. I'm gonna start slowly rolling through the credits while y'all keep talking.
Oh, okay. We're supposed to keep talking.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll get this fixed up, but like Travis says, we appreciate.
This
all
is just three
our-
shows in a row. I want to make sure they get credited. So
Yeah. Well, we always do. People that donate to the show and support us on our Patreon channel, you're the ones that have allowed the new router that we just got that allowed me to go boom. I can go live at my shop. The little things we're fixing to boost our bandwidth. Those things keeps the lights on and all that kind of stuff. We appreciate it tremendously, and those that give in other ways. Mixers and computers, baby. This family has been more than generous to us, and we appreciate it tremendously. And so, anyway, that's about it.
Hey,
That's about all
Travis.
we got. Yes, ma'am.
We would call that a ghetto workaround, but we make it work.
It is.
Ghetto workaround. That's what we have.
Well, it's
And
funny
all
because
his fault.
everybody. Oh yeah, my ass. It's my
It's
fault.
a
You're the
point
one who
over
breaks
there.
down my system every time
I
you go
didn't do
outside.
Tell your system to stay off of my system over here. My
Yeah,
system's
well,
on its
this
own.
was
Stay
originally
off my grass.
This was originally my system. Lone Wolf gave me this system, and you keep taking it apart. God damn it! So-
John peeking around the.
He really is SC. I'm telling you, man. It's like I get it. He has a show he wants to do out
You
in the
gotta keep
shop.
leaning. You gotta keep leaning.
That's right. That's right. The show goes on regardless of what. No matter what we have to do, we will continue to bring you this fine entertainment.
Of course, what's funny is I tried to have it working a second ago, and everybody kept seeing Anthony's name pop up, and
Oh,
I
Anthony's
just
name should pop up.
yeah, it should, well, of course.
Aussie Dave, as long as this hole are not
Oh,
Lampard.
you need
Tampered
better
with.
glasses.
Hey, Dave, how you doing? Glad you're out there, buddy. It was there, then it went away. Anyway, I want to thank everybody.
There you go.
I want to thank all of y'all for showing up tonight. Bernadette, we appreciate it. Velda, I know you're still out there. Take care of Wayne. SC, always a pleasure here. And
It is.
Sparky,
I mean, I'm.
go ahead.
Sorry, you got to lean left.
Yeah, I'm just getting a kick out of you. Looking at you
Yeah.
leaning in the can.
Yeah, I'm leaning left.
You're leaning left.
I
but you're on
told y'all
my
I'm a
right.
left-leaning sucker right here, baby. That's what I am. I make no bones about it. I let my light shine blue all the time, baby. Sparky, take care of Bob out there. We know you keep him keep him
We
going out
missed
there.
you on Friday on the front porch last week, John.
No, I was there, wasn't I?
No.
I don't think you were.
Friday? Or was that the other Friday? The Friday.
That was the Friday. The Friday before last Friday.
Oh, that's right. This Friday, I got done with my. Yeah, late. And I remember seeing your post come. That's right. And then I had to go start doing all that shit with what I got to do on that stuff. Yes, it takes up time. I'm sorry. Tell Bob I apologize again. I'll try to make it there on Friday, Bob.
No, you don't have to apologize for nothing.
Well,
if you show up,
I enjoy being on his show. I really do. Bob's a fantastic guy, and he knows his shit. And I like listening.
Bob does know his shit, man.
Bob
it's a
knows
smart
his
show
shit.
over there.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So if you get a chance, stop by and see Bob Kincaid over there on Friday, and give him a listen on Head On Radio Network. The Head On
Live.
Head On Live. You can find him over there. But we appreciate you coming by, Sparky. And Spider Mike, buddy, we're glad you came by. Long time no here, so yeah, we're happy to see you blend right back in, buddy.
Well, my image that I'm using is pretty dark, and when I had that picture taken, I was in a dark mood too, and I will be until the White House is blue.
There you go, baby.
Yep.
Thank you for that one. All right. Well, we appreciate everybody in our YouTube family and our Facebook family and our Periscope family.
Don't forget to thank Dennis. Dennis was here earlier.
Oh, Dennis was. Well, I missed him on the list. Dennis Valadez from San Antonio.
He had to step out.
He had to step out. Well, we appreciate his voice always up there in San Antonio. He's a big supporter, big blue dot up there, and we appreciate him. I thank everybody for coming by for this family. There's Donna Bonacosi.
Keep dragging it out. We're only in the R's.
Thank you, D. Oh, we're only in the R's.
We're in the S's now.
Donna made my day very nice, and Mama's gonna throw them bath bombs.
Yes,
I want to see
bath
this.
balls.
Not bath balls. Well, they're balls. They're. She just told me to get mine out of the tub so she could throw these. I didn't know they were bombs exploded the damn tub. Shit. Gotta watch out for that. Anyway, we appreciate everybody coming by, and it's the conversations in the chat and those connections that are met out there that make this family grow all the time. And with William White, we are at the bottom of the list, so we appreciate every one of you.
There you go. You don't have to lean anymore.
There you go. Oh, now I don't have to lean over here. No, you can bring this back. Anyway, tomorrow's hump day. Clyde's already bitching about his spotlight out there. I ain't getting a spotlight until Wednesday. He is in there Monday about the spotlight. And I said, no. There's something on the hump day. So, anyway, what are you going to do? Starting to go on strike. Anyway, tomorrow's hump day. We will be down in the shop, and we'll get this through this week one way or the other. Our next family meeting is on Thursday night, so I hope you drop by, come by and say hello. Download Discord because we're fixing to head up into the Blue Room and have a hell of a party up there. Anyway, I love this Blue Dot family. I love this whole big family, baby. Y'all take care of yourself, wash your hands and all that shit, and we will see y'all later. Y'all say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
There you go, baby. Y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all later.
All right.
There you go.